Starting a business means juggling a lot, and not just what customers see. There's operating agreements, compliance filings, and legal paperwork that all make up your business identity. That's a lot to manage on your own. Start your business with Northwest Registered Agent. They help you get more for your business, more privacy, more guidance, and more resources. Northwest has been helping small business owners launch and grow their businesses for nearly 30 years. They're the largest registered agent and LLC service in the U.S., with over 1,500 corporate guides, real people who know your local laws and can help you every step of the way. With Northwest, privacy is automatic. They never sell your data, and they give you free tools like operating agreements, meeting minutes, and thousands of how-to guides. Don't wait. Protect your privacy, build your brand, and get your complete business identity in just 10 clicks and 10 minutes. Visit northwestregisteredagent.com/OFD-free and start building something amazing. Get more with Northwest Registered Agent at northwestregisteredagent.com/OFD-free. This is Optimal Finance Daily, my top 13 rules for profitable trading in any market, Part 1, by Byrne with jamesaltucher.com. During my first week trading, all I could do was stare at my desk. Phone numbers covered every inch of my workspace. Traders buzzed past me. I quickly realized that I didn't have a clue where to begin. That's when Big Lou, one of the senior members of the firm, recognized the mix of panic and confusion on my face. He made me an offer. I buy him lunch, and he'll tell me what I need to succeed as a market newbie. I met him at a deli near the office. The waitress pointed us toward an undersized table for two in the back corner, where Big Lou ordered an oversized corned beef sandwich. I got a salad. I don't know why I ordered a salad. I didn't want one. Maybe subconsciously I was playing sheep to his wolf. With notepad in front of me and pen in hand, I readied myself for all his wisdom. Clichés, he sputtered through a mouthful of rye bread and beef. I waited with bated breath, but he said nothing else. I gathered up my big boy voice and said, "Come on, man, you gotta give me something more." He stopped chewing and set his sandwich down. "You really want to do this, kid?" I took a deep breath and nodded. "You've got to learn the clichés, Bobby," he said. "Not just learn them, but live them. In this business, you're going to hear a lot of sayings. Some call them clichés. Others call them urban legends. I like to think of them as 7 little nuggets of success." I thought he was kidding at the time, but after 20 plus years in this business, I can say that he was right. There are 7 investing clichés that, when combined together, provide a killer blueprint for profitable trading. Now I'd like to share these investing rules with you. Quick note, the first 7 rules, the ones I learned from Big Lou, will mostly be useful in a bull market. For investing in a bear market, I've added some rules I learned through decades of successful trading. 7 rules for bull market investing. Bull market rule number 1. The trend is your friend. Would you rather trudge up a steep hill or stroll down a gentle decline? The majority of people will follow the path of least resistance. All we want to do is what we're programmed to do, keep things simple. By the same token, don't make trading harder than it needs to be. You don't have to be an experienced trader or technician to glance at a chart and see if a stock has been moving higher, lower, or sideways. It's like crossing the street. Look before you make a move. I like to focus on something simple, like the moving average of a stock. The moving average is a technical indicator that you can easily check on Yahoo Finance. Checking the 200-day moving average or the 50-day moving average can help you decide if the stock is trending up. Essentially, if a stock is trading above these lines, it's a good sign. Bull market rule number 2, let winners run. It's human nature to fear losing. And as a trader, there's few things worse than watching a profitable position turn into a losing one. This creates an itchy trigger finger for many traders. They become so worried about a winner becoming a loser that they sell too soon. Trading stocks is as much about managing emotion as it is clicking the buy or sell button. The big money is made by controlling emotions and often doing the opposite of what you'd like to do. Logic should drive decisions. Every time I enter a trade, I have a plan in place. This prevents me from selling my winners too soon and missing out on potentially huge profits. Bull market rule number 3. Don't fall in love with a stock. Speaking of emotions, while we want to let winners run, there comes a time to sell. Something will inevitably change in the narrative, and for this reason, it's best not to get attached to any one position. When that time comes, hit the sell button and don't look back. Bull market rule number 4. Pigs get fat, hogs get slaughtered. Setting targets and sticking to them is a crucial element to trading. When a holding hits a target, we want to lock down profits. This is different from selling an entire position. We can sell some amount of stock, extract profits, and continue riding the wave. This also frees up capital for other investment opportunities and can diversify our holdings. If we don't take profits from time to time, we run the risk of letting our positions run stale. Bull market rule number 5. Don't let trades become investments. A key difference between a trade and an investment is time. In trading, we use triggers to buy and sell a stock. It's crucial that we adhere to sell triggers, even if it amounts to a loss on occasion. Often, traders will hold a losing position simply because they're worried the stock will skyrocket right after they exit. If that happens, losers, not winners, become the mainstay in portfolios. We must resist the idea of giving a non-performing stock another day or another week. Before you know it, 1 week becomes 2, then 2 becomes a month, then a month becomes, well, you get the point. Bull market rule number 6. Don't catch a falling knife. It may be tempting to buy a stock that falls 10 or 20% in a single day. How about one that falls 50% in a week or 70% in a month? It's gotta bounce, right? The answer is a big resounding no. We aren't in the business of playing hero and calling bottoms on a stock. Let someone else be the first player. We don't need to make every penny when a stock bounces. We only need to make the easy ones. It's important to remain disciplined and wait for signs that a stock has bottomed. You'll be amazed how quickly a 20% drop can become 40%. And bull market rule number 7. Markets can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. This point isn't actually a cliche. It's fact. No one, not even the largest financial institutions in the world, can stand up to the market. Whenever you think something has gone up too much or down too much or it's due to move, you've fallen into the same trap that has destroyed traders for decades. Our goal is to take what we're given, stay disciplined, and use big Lou's words of wisdom to achieve success and financial independence. 6 rules for bear market investing. Hear that on tomorrow's episode. You just listened to part 1 of the post titled, My Top 13 Rules for Profitable Trading in Any Market by Byrne with jamesaltucher.com. The new year gets people thinking about finances, building an emergency fund, saving for a home, retirement. Done just tracking past spending? Want a tool that helps you actually achieve those goals? Set yourself up for financial success this year. Monarch is the all-in-one personal finance tool designed to make your life easier. It brings your entire financial life, budgeting, accounts and investments, net worth, and future planning together in one dashboard on your phone or laptop. Be aware and in control of your finances this year and get 50% off your Monarch subscription with code OPTIMAL. I've been using Monarch for years. It keeps me focused on moving forward, not feeling bad about past spending. The savings projections help me make decisions that actually move the needle. Set yourself up for financial success in 2026 with Monarch. the all-in-one tool that makes proactive money management simple all year long. Use code OPTIMAL at monarch.com for half off your first year. That's 50% off your first year at monarch.com with code OPTIMAL.
This one goes out to anyone looking to buy a car. CarMax has all the options.
You like options?
Oh, yeah.
Big options guy. Sure, you'll buy a car once you've seen all your options. All 45,000 of them. Sedans, pickups, four-wheel drives. They're all options when you're an options guy. CarMax even has options for how you shop, at home, online, or on the lot. Want to buy your way? Want to drive? CarMax.
My curiosity about this article led me to another article by one of our contributors, The College Investor. The article is titled, How to Get Started in Trading Stocks. While this article acknowledges that trading gets a bad rap and is compared to gambling, it makes a pretty compelling point that most buy and hold investors lack an exit strategy. Here's a quote from that article that I found interesting. A good trader will never take a trade that doesn't have a predetermined entry price, protective stop loss, and target. This means that the potential outcomes of the trade are already known before the trade is ever taken. How many investors genuinely know what their exit strategy is before they enter the investment? Virtually none, end quote. Now, this isn't going to convince me to start day trading tomorrow, but it does make me think about how I will adjust my portfolio as I approach my target F.I.R.E number, which is defined as 25 times my yearly expenses. My friend Frank Vasquez, who hosts the Risk Parity Radio podcast, has said to me that when you win the game, you should stop playing, meaning that when you reach your F.I.R.E number, you should shift from accumulation goals to preservation goals. I think that's one way that us long-term investors can learn something from the considerations around day trading mentioned in today's article. Well, that will do it for today. Have a happy rest of your day and a great weekend. And I'll see you in tomorrow's show, where we'll finish up this post and where your optimal life awaits.